Okay, welcome guys. This is stage 2. So give yourselves a clap, pat yourselves on the back. You've made it. Okay, you've got through stage 1, and let's just recap what that was. Stage 1 was where they've seen part 1 of stage 1 invite, which is the industry. They've got that, they're cool with it, they're down with it, they want to get more information, they want to know what this whole gig is about. So then you send them the products information. Cool, love that, love the products, love the company, love the backing, love where they're going, love the vision, love it all, okay? So now the hardest work's done, and we understand, what do we understand? The law of process, okay? So we know it's all in the 4th to the 8th follow-up, so we're gonna get more excited about when we get to the 4th to the 8th, more than we are with the 1st to the 4th, okay? And law of averages, we know now it's a numbers game. And in order to get the people that are at high noon, so to speak, and what I mean by that is to get the people that are ready for an opportunity, that are looking for it, it's a numbers game. The more you invite, 10 invites a day, 2 in play. If you keep on hitting those kinds of numbers, you're just going to get them through sheer volume of people that you've had coming through looking at your opportunity. So we know the law of process and the law of averages. We both get that. They've seen stage 1, which is the part 1, the industry and the company. So now we're up to the presentation tutorial on how to set that up. Okay, so let's get into it. How to set up a presentation. You have option 1 or you have option 2. Option 1 is the launch party, and option 2 is face-to-face. Okay, so it's your 2-on-1s or your 1-on-1s. Like the pictures there, you've got NASA launching, and you've got 2 UFC fighters getting way too close for comfort. But either way you look at it, you've got option 1, which is launch, or option 2, face-to-face. So let's get into that and explore that a little bit. So option 1, launch party setup. First, simple, 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 guys. We're going to keep it simple so everybody can do it. Download, press, and play from your duplication. Okay? Then, what you're going to have is you're going to have 2 presenters. One's going to open, one's going to close. And it's going to be as easy as this. Whoever's going to open the presentation, usually it's going to be the new person, okay? So the new person's going to come in, they're going to speak to their friends, they're going to share their why, and then they're going to edify their upline, their leader. And their leader's going to come in, share a little bit about their why, and then set the whole thing up, okay? It's all about the setup, which I'm going to touch on after we go through all of this, okay? And then the leader will come in and close it off, okay? So they'll basically give a call to action, explain what they've seen, and ask them if there's any, if they feel like they've seen everything they need to see, then come up and talk to one of the leaders and we'll show them how to get started. If anybody needs any more clarity, then also come speak to one of the leaders and we'll help you guys cover that off too, okay? Next, important to have handouts and samples on display, okay? So people can try the samples during the press and play. They can see the products demonstrate, the products handout, the business handout, more information, they can get that, okay? So it's very, very important. Make sure that everybody arrives half an hour before so everybody can mingle, get to know each other, you can set the environment, you can set the mood, and everybody can relax, feel comfortable because they know everybody in the room, okay? The environment and the setting in which you set it at is very, very important in order for it to be a successful launch. So at the end of it, Q&A if it's warranted. I know that with our launch parties, we've got a whiteboard on standby. Anybody that wants a more in-depth breakdown, one of the leaders will simply get the whiteboard out, maybe go through cash flow quadrant, maybe go through ways of getting paid, maybe go through the why your health slide, and this is really just going to reinforce everything, okay? And by having the new independent representative see this whole process, they're learning while they're earning, okay? So first they share their why, and then they learn it while they do it, okay? And that's the most important thing of this whole process. Now, note, meeting conduct must be trained before every single party, okay? People coming in late is unacceptable, okay? It ruins the vibe, everybody gets distracted, the attention goes everywhere else but where we're at. It's a very disrupting kind of activity to happen in the middle of a launch or at the start. It doesn't matter where it is, it's just disrupting, okay? And make sure that everybody understands what's going to happen, what they're going to see, and you really just prep your guests on meeting conduct before they come, okay? And really edify the whole party so that everybody is on time, willing to learn, and really there for the right reasons, okay? So we're not going to go through what meeting conduct is in this video because we got, because of time, we're going to keep it fairly short and efficient, but talk to your leaders and they'll show you and they'll teach you exactly what meeting conduct is. Now, for all the type A personalities out there and the alphas, okay, pressing play may go against your social grain or your ego about what may be how a party or a launch should go down, okay? And I'm not here to tell you what to do. All I'm here to tell you is what duplicates, okay? So I, for one, learned this the hard way. And if you think about it like this, Warren Buffett, okay, he has 3 network marketing companies. He understands systems. He finds a fantastic product. And basically through that product, he will then build a system around it, okay? You look at McDonald's, okay? Look at the fast food industry, $1 billion industry, and McDonald's alone, okay? So think about any 16-year-old kid can come in and operate their system because it's so simple, okay? All you need to do is get in and focus on the people. Flip that burger, it's basically going to be the same way you flip the burger anywhere else in the world, how you cook the burgers, just everything about the system is simple, okay? And for that reason, it works and it duplicates. Any player in business, any entrepreneur understands that simplicity in a system is what we strive for, okay? Because it's what works. Now, we're not exempt from this rule. Einstein said it best, that it's easy to complicate something, easy, but it's genius to keep it simple. And that's what a lot of people stray from in this business, because they feel like they come in, reinvent the wheel, do this, do that. I'm smarter than you. I've got this degree. I'm a rocket scientist. I'm this, I'm that. I'm a lawyer. It doesn't matter. You're the back office, admin, the computers, that they don't give a shit who you are. And they don't care who I am. All right? And excuse me for being blunt, but that's my personality. You know, the computers can't tell what your credentials or your credibility is, and they don't care. Okay, all they care about is who's going to take massive action, who understands these universal laws, and who gets the law of duplication. Okay, all right. So it's important to understand that this press and play may go against what you feel is the best option. Okay, and I feel free to try things out, because you know they say that the simple ones don't learn from their own mistakes or anybody else's. They say that the smart ones learn from their own mistakes, and they say the enlightened ones learn from their own mistakes and other people's mistakes, okay? Now, we're all going to go through this process doing, you know, in the way in which we're always intended to go through it. But if you can learn from myself, Dave Nelson, the Kyle Staggles of the world, you know, if you can learn from these guys and all the mistakes that we made early in the game, and understand that our opinion doesn't really mean a lot when our team's success is riding on it, okay? You have a fiduciary obligation to your team to get them the best result. Now, if you study the industry, you become a son of the industry or a daughter of the industry, and you really understand it, you'll understand this law of duplication, and it extends into any entrepreneur's business, not just network marketing. So we have a video that anybody can press play. And yes, it's cheesy. It's a little bit American, it's a little bit cheesy. So what? At the end of the day, it gets results because everybody sitting in that launch party understands it and knows that they can simply do that. It gets the me too, not the so what. When you present sometimes, and it can be really flashy, people can sit back and think, wow, I could never do that. Okay, now you're going to have the option where you can do a proper presentation, and that comes at big city presentations. That's Monday nights. That's the highlight of your city, your country, whatever. It's the highlight. It's what everybody works for. So it's very important to understand that your team's success is riding on your ability to be able to form a system that's going to duplicate for them, okay? Again, it's your fiduciary obligation. Yes, it's cheesy, but so what? When you're sitting there knowing that this video is going to duplicate over and over and over and over and over and over again, it's like all the ego goes out the window. We don't care. Now, for the type A personalities, it is going to be probably one of the hardest things for yourself to get over. But I'm telling you, I'm imploring you to really dig deep and to look past our own agenda and understand that it's our team's success. It's not about us anymore. It's about our team. So do the best you possibly can for them and show them how simple it is. So one more time, download the press and play. Know that at the end of it, everybody's going to be able to do that. 2 presenters. One opens and then the person who opens edifies the leader comes in, introduces, does their why, press play on the video, comes in, closes up, call to action. At the end of it, questions and answers. At the same time, you want to have handouts, you want to have samples on display. You want to arrive half an hour early so everybody can meet each other. Questions and answers at the end, whiteboard if applicable. Bang, that's a good launch party. Bang, that's duplicatable. Bang, let's go out there and do it. So here, handout display for products, handout display for business. Have these on display, have people looking through them, taking them home, looking over it, whatever they're going to do, they're great. Okay, next option is face-to-face. Download the presentation from your duplication. Download the worksheet from your duplication. Download both handouts that you just saw on the other page. Bring samples, edify the leader, because they have trust with you, but when you edify the leader, they have respect for that leader, okay? And note that I only take meetings and I train the team to only take meetings where the candidate has been through and been prepped with stage 1, which means that they've been through part 1 and 2, industry and company, EMA, they've seen that, they've seen the tools, they understand it, then I'll go. Remember, if you're if you want to get to the $1 million person, your hour is worth $500. If you're going to a candidate that hasn't been prepped, you are burning $500 and you're getting a step further away from your dream because you haven't been smart about how you use your time. Remember, time's a commodity. How are you spending it? Only you know that. Now you've seen how to do this. This is face-to-face. The more you see your leader do it, the more you understand how to do it. This is how to set it up. Make sure you've got all these things on your media device, on whatever it is that you're using. Very simple. This is how to set it up. This is what the front page of the presentation looks like when you get the slideshow. Again, all of this, including the slideshow that I'm using right now, will be uploaded to stage 2 for you guys to look at on your duplication. This is what the presentation worksheet looks like. It duplicates, goes through the cash flow quadrant, ways of getting paid, and show them about how the products can have benefit on the human body. Draw it out, very simple. They get the understanding, they know what it's about. Boom, duplicates. Again, handout displays the products for business. Leave them with those. They can take it home, they can look over it, they can review it. And guys, that's it. Okay? Presentation tutorial over. Again, the theme is keep it simple, keep it sharp, and show your team how good life really is, because once they start feeling the success in their business because you yourself are honoring your obligation to get them that success by keeping everything super streamlined and super simple, you know, life becomes fun. So guys, go out there and show them how it's done. Peace. I'm out of here. Ciao.